Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, home to the North Carolina State Wolfpack, and the fans here on this leg of Tobacco Road have been getting ready since early this morning. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Florida State Seminoles taking on the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Florida State's offense will have the first possession of the game. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy they can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Seminoles moving quickly to the line.
Oh, that is a rope for the completion in this offense. I'll tell you, think about great Seminole quarterbacks, the 3 W's. Wenke, Winston.
Open runway ahead. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Moves around to clear up the vision. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So the NC State Wolfpack comes out, and they'll have the ball for the first time. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not...
Oh, it's out! Oh, unfortunate to get that one back, and as an added bonus, they get the first down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look and the replay booth will overturn the call. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
They'll try to pop the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive that he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Seminoles want to crank the tempo. The Noles injecting some attitude, throwing the spear down and declaring they're going to run the football.
Run the football, be aggressive. This is the part of the offense that, remember, it was a long time Florida State offensive line play wasn't good enough. They got to get that physicality, that run game, if they want to be a great program.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Off the play fake. Still looking, on the move. He'll pull it down. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Looking downfield, it's Harvin. Wide open downfield. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Florida State.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
14, NC State 0.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Takes the handoff. It's Flowers. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Now they'll run the draw. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. And the Seminoles are in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Harvin. Finds his tight end. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. The quick out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a crease to the left. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Getting some heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead's extended a little further.
17, NC
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's ball. And they get him down. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. To the ground to try to move the chains. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too.
He's running free down the middle. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, North Carolina State. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ball game.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Kentucky. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The RPO, it's complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Noles want to move quickly. Back to throw, it's Harvin. Makes the catch along the sideline. Just picked up a few, but enough for a first down. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Finds his target down the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They want to just keep throwing it. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his man, they convert. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll leave it with him. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the Seminoles are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Noles! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Slips through the line. He found some really good running room on that one. It just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game when...
And the pressure was in his grill in an eyelash.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer against this athletic front stop.
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call.
Kick interference. Kicking team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 1st down, here comes this offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Noles will hustle to the line. Back to pass, it's Harvin. Trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. That's reeled in, it's Burrow. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. They're bringing heat. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously so he's outside the tackle box. He's moved to throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
The back goes in motion. The play action fake. Pocket starts to collapse. Flushed out of the pocket. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the #1 thing. Avoid disaster here. And they decide to trot out the kicker. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Using his legs, it's Flowers. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unleashes it. It's caught downfield. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Fires to the right. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, NC State.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half. And listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Florida State, 27. NC State, 14.
And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Snagged in the middle. It's Arenas. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. To the air, it's Harvin. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Try to get it on the ground. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. The Seminoles headed quickly to the line. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Trying to get behind the defense. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second half.
Pulls it in. It's Moffitt. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a 1st down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Coming after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because...
Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown Seminoles. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. They march 78 yards down the field, and the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Running to the left. He's in open space downfield. Nothing but green ahead. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Comes out throwing on 1st down. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Signals for a fair catch around the 5-yard line and hauls it in. He's backed up deep in his own territory. Just enough time for one final play of the half. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback moving. Trying to escape and get it himself. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Raleigh. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas in Carter Finley Stadium.
The Seminoles will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some score. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets a block. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. Lets it fly. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. The incompletion on first down leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 43. Looking for a gap. It's Moffitt. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. They'll run it. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
Well, no surprise. I mean, with the way they're running the ball early in this game, they're just going to keep doing it. And they're just not hammering out 2, 3, 4-yard gains. They're gashing this defense. You saw it right there.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Running back searching for a hole. The Seminoles get enough for the first down.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get. Let the running back figure it out.
They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. He's piled up 76 yards on the ground in this one and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one to beat you.
He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on third downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. He makes a grab. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And the Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw. It's Harvin. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. And the route is on. He is dialed in. Dave, remember when we called Jameis Winston's debut? 27 passes, not one hit the ground. The 2 incompletions were caught out of bounds. This guy's locked in like that.
Locked in, dialed in. And when you're compared to Jameis Winston, and by the way, I mean, he was in fuego that night. It was awesome to be there. Those are the kind of guys that catapult you to the next level and bring Florida State back.
The give to the back. Steamrolls his way ahead. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Gonna run it. It's Flowers. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Sends it downfield. And he makes the catch inside the 15. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys, touchdown, no! And the stomping has commenced. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the credit of them so bad, you start to put the backups in and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Caught over the middle. It's ball. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the pass hits, picked off. Trying to take it back. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. The give out of the gun. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that 1st half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Noles racing to the line in the hurry-up. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Touchdown Seminoles! And the beatdown has ensued. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. He wants to pass it on second down. Grabbed on the outside, it's Jordan. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Wants to throw on third down. Going deep. Pulls it in on the right. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. After the big first down sack, it's second down. He leaves it with his back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the catch, and he will score! Touchdown, Wolfpack!
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Takes the handoff. It's Norrath. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. And the Seminoles want to pick up the tempo.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on second down for this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Looking to pass. It's Harvin. Now improvising. Makes the grab. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. From the gun, running back on the move.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Hand off from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The Noles have their offense in high gear. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
Offenses ice football games in the fourth quarter by running the football, and that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the clock. We're going to stay on the field. It doesn't matter if the defense knows we're running it. They cannot stop us, and they're looking pretty impressive right now doing it.
The Seminoles pick up the first down.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
They'll give it to the back. Powers through the defender. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Going to the ground. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.